Hey folks, Kirky Mo here. Thanks for tuning in again. I've got about 20 people that's watched the two videos. I'm ecstatic about that. Haven't had many comments or a subscriber yet, but still trying to persevere. This one's going to be quick. The Bengals game just got over with, so I thought I would throw this one in here real quick. Next week, or next video, I'm going to put a little more on here about myself and why I'm doing this a little more in depth. But so the last video I posted, which was just video number 2 or episode number 2, I posted that, but it took a long time to download on YouTube. I don't know why. Let me know if anybody has any suggestions for that to make it quicker. I don't know. It could be something I'm doing, or it could be just the way it is. But it took about an hour and whatever for a 15-minute video. I did download YouTube Studio, and that's just for additional stats and analytics, which may help me down the road to see what kind of traffic I'm getting here. I did set up a Facebook business account. I made my first post, or first few posts, I guess, on Instagram and Twitter. And then I did pin some things on Pinterest. Still not 100% sure on that yet, but trying to figure it out. I did watch some YouTube videos about all of these. I feel like Pinterest is more of a search engine, which is going to be very beneficial, I think, for what I'm doing, but more than social media until I can, really generate a following. So that platform to me is more search engine based rather than the social media contacts. I for no real reason was down a few days while questioning my decision, my confidence in my ability of doing this. I know everyone's going to go through this. This may be a little early, but I'm sure this will happen again. As I said before, I am a very emotional person. You'll probably see some tears at some point. But if anybody has any words of encouragement or anything, feel free to shoot that by me and help me out of how they get through some of those days or what they do. But I know it is part of the process. And I know I can do this. I know you can do this, and I know we can all do this. Again, whether it is, I know I've mentioned this the other, but whether it's quitting your job and trying a new job, or it's quitting your job and trying a business, if it's trying to pursue something that you've never done, if it's trying to lose weight, whatever it is, that's what this is about. Us banging some things off each other, trying to figure it out. Expressing what works, what doesn't work, and bottom line is motivation between all of us. But we can do this. I did make some sales and some deliveries for the sales. Made minimal drops just due to me being down and out a little bit. But I did do a lot of praying as well. Progress. And just praying for progress, courage, confidence. That's something that I haven't done for myself much at all. I usually pray and encourage others, and I've come to the conclusion that I do need to pray more for myself and ask for things directly. Not tangible things, more, I need to ask about helping me for the intangibles. So that is something I'm going to try to do here for 2023 as well, to see what we can do. I did have, this is kind of weird, but I did have a lady at a little fast food restaurant. I heard her talking to someone else, another cashier, and she mentioned a song to us from The Surfaces called "A Good Day." I did listen to that. It did boost my mood. Just the music itself. The lyrics were good, but the music itself is upbeat, and it's weird how music can do that to some people, and it does it to me sometimes. So it did give me a little boost. So the past week was a little slow as well. Starting on Tuesday, I was so pumped. I was ready to roll. I felt like I was back to myself. and then I had a tire fall off, literally fall off. Getting on the ramp, getting off a ramp to a highway to another highway, it just, all five studs broke and the tire came off and ripped some of the back of the car off. So I spent the day at the tire shop, spent more money than what I had. Somehow it all worked out. I don't know how, but I did have enough to pay the tow and pay for the tire repair. I had to get a new rotor, and then of course the studs and the lug nuts. Somehow the tire was fine. And then I came home and tried to fix the body damage the best I could with some zip ties. What else do you do? But again, that's what this is about, is to show what has happened. I've actually totaled 2 cars this year. I'm going to get into that, I think, in the next video, to let people know of some of the things that I'm trying to overcome and that I've experienced in the last couple years, and why I'm doing this a little more in depth. So the vehicle that I'm using is actually a buddy's vehicle. He's been very great to me, but now I got a vehicle that has body damage on it, that I'm gonna have to try to repair and take care of. He's such a good guy. He doesn't care. I mean, he wants to help me out or anybody else out, and that's I'm very grateful to him right now. As I said, next time I hope to have a little bit more about myself. May even send a video. When I was in a car accident about this time last year, is when I really wanted to pursue this part. I always wanted to pursue the business. Felt like it was a good concept, a good idea, something that nobody else is doing, but I couldn't get myself to do it. But in the hospital, I was in trauma for 9 days, and I have a pretty emotional video for me that I may post on there as video number 4 or maybe even 5, just expressing some things that I went through. As the last one, I told you I like quotes, motivational quotes, inspirational quotes. This one here is, life is too short to be working for someone else's dreams. So life is too short to be working for someone else's dreams. All my jobs that I've had in the last 20 years is basically working for friends, family, and sales, and working for their business, helping them get where they want to get to instead of where I want to get to. And that's what this is about now, is focusing a little more on myself. So take that quote as you will. Again, life is too short to be working for someone else's dreams. You should be working for your own dreams, your own goals. I know this is kind of an unusual episode, but that's what I wanted to throw out there. Hopefully this week or the next 2 weeks will be a little better. And I'll post episode 4 next week or the following. And then episode 5 will be probably that video in the hospital. I'm thinking, if I feel like I can get that posted. So anyway, let's go out and get this done this week. Any words of encouragement, it's in the comments. Anything about how to get this YouTube video to post a little quicker would be great. I'm always open to suggestions. Hopefully we start to have a little bit more interaction here. But I am excited that, somebody's listened to it. I don't know how much. I don't know really how to follow all the analytics yet. But hopefully it grows and starts to really appeal to some people. At the same time, don't forget, if you're just now watching this, do not start with this video. If you did and you went through this 9 minutes, go back. Start with number 1. That's what I want to see. I want you to see how this progresses and how I build this business from the beginning, not afterwards, after we're all successful and everybody's moving on to another business or another venture, or taking it easy, or helping somebody else some way. I want you to see the struggle and why we're doing this from the beginning. So please watch video 1 or episode 1 first, and then move in sequence from there. Hopefully video 30, 40, 50, whatever it will be, I'll be smiling a lot more and hopefully helping people out more in a direction from things that I've experienced over this venture. So anyway, that's almost 10 minutes. The Bengals won tonight. That's a good thing for me. And I'm going to hit the sack, and then hopefully tomorrow get this thing rolling again with a little more positivity from my side. Thanks for listening.